Welcome back to our coverage of this PGA Tour event. Let's head straight out onto the course.
That's right, Luke. Our coverage is kicking off on the 5th hole. Let's get down there now. And tapping that one in for bogey. And after that, he will fall out of first place. And moving on to the 6th here. From 170 yards out. It looks like a 7-iron. Unlucky on that approach shot. And let's see what happens here from the sand. That was a fantastic shot out of the bunker, and this is in very good shape. And now let's take a look at the leaderboard. And after that one, he will share the top spot on the leaderboard. And now setting up for the next par 4 hole. I think he's going to like that. About 160 yards to the pin here. And that is not bound for the dance floor. Not enough club on that one, I think. And about 12 feet from the cup. Ooh, and it just doesn't drop. And this one's for the bogey. And he will fall out of first place after that one. And the 8th hole is next. And I think he will be happy with that. Okay, and about 145 yards left. And going with the 9-iron. And I think he's going to like that. And this for the birdie. Ooh, I thought that was going to go. And for the par. And after that hole, 1 over for the day. And he's also tied for 5th up on the leaderboard. And next up is a par 4, folks. And that was a joy to watch, ladies and gentlemen. Hitting the green on this par 4 off the tee. Ooh, and that was very, very close. This one's about 7 feet away. Ooh, I thought that one was going to be in. And this putt's for par. And that putt drops. Okay, Luke, into the final stretch of this event, really. I'm curious as to what you're seeing on the course today.
It's been a great performance, already in the top 10 on the leaderboard, but this is where it really heats up. The back nine will be important for him if he wants a great result.
Thanks, Luke. Let's chat again at the 18th. Yeah, I think this one's going to find the fairway from 130 yards out. And I think he will be pleased with that. 39 feet to the cup. This putt's about a 2-footer. And he's sticking to the same position he was at after that hole. And moving on to the 11th hole. Well, this one's looking like it's in the fairway. And I think he'll like that. And this for the birdie. And finishing this one with a good putt. And that hole will bring him down to even par. Okay, moving on to the 12th. I think this shot might be a bit long. I think you'll like that. This is about 20 feet away. Oh my goodness, that was close. This putt's looking to be about 2 feet. And he's going to stay right where he is, even par after that one. And next up is the par 5. And a promising looking shot here. From 245 yards out. Well, this isn't looking too good. Well, sounds like he's going through the branches here. And this putt is for birdie. And the putt will drop. And he's still in first place after that hole. And now setting up for the par 4 tee off. And I doubt he'll be too pleased with that. Now let's see how this bunker gets dealt with here. That's a nice shot out of the sand, and not a whole lot of work to do for birdie. For the bird. And after that one, currently sitting at 2 under for the day. And now teeing off on this par 4. And he's probably not too happy about that. And this is not looking good. Gonna probably get wet. And about 17 feet to the cup. Ooh, that was very close. And this putt is for double bogey. And after that hole, that's going to put him up to even par. And that means he's first overall on the leaderboard. That looks like a 5-iron, and this could be long. And in the end, I think that's going to play on the green here. Ooh, and just inches away from greatness. And for the par. And that one's right in the cup. And after that hole, he will stay at even par. Okay, and setting up on the 17th tee. Well, I'm pretty sure this is going to land in the fairway here. From 140 yards out. Going with the 9-iron. Well, this one's still quite far away, but it is definitely on the green. For the birdie. And no change in his standings after that hole. And picking up on the 18th hole action here. Let's see what happens. And nicely done. Looking like we'll have some fairway here. And about 170 yards to the pin. And going with the 6-iron. And with that, he is on the dance floor. And if this drops, it's for a final round score of 68. And that one will drop for birdie. And he's done it. He has played some incredible golf here today, and that's why he's walking away with the win.
Oh, you can see the elation on his face. What a performance. He deserved the victory right from the get-go. But this will do a lot for his confidence. I look for him to have a huge season from here on in. Well, on behalf of John McCarthy, the entire HB Studios crew, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for your company. Hello everyone, welcome to the Green Hill Classic. My name is Luke Elvey. Alongside me, as always, is John McCarthy, and we're excited to bring this day's action to you. And John, getting off to a good start is paramount. How do the players have to play this opening hole?
Well, Luke, Hopeshire's opening hole is a par 4. It features a pretty narrow landing area with a fairway bunker to the right. The approach goes over water to a green that is protected to the right front with a bunker.
Thanks, John. Conditions are right for scoring, so let's see if they can go low.
I don't think he'll be too pleased with that shot. And this putt's for birdie. And a nice putt. And after the first hole, starting the round at 1 under par. And now let's see what the second hole has in store. This one's looking pretty good so far. From here, about 195 yards to the pin. I think that's the hybrid. Could have put a bit too much club on this one. Very well played golf shot. Hitting this par 5 and 2, it's going to set up some serious possibilities. And about 5 feet to go here. For the birdie. And 2 under for the day after that one. And now the third hole tee off. He's probably not too pleased with himself after that one. And that shot is back in the fairway with the green in reach. Let's see what happens. And to save par. And a decent little putt there. And currently sitting at 2 under for the day. And now the fourth hole. And pretty sure he's going to like that. Looking like 9 feet to the cup. And that one will go for birdie. And he's still at the top of the leaderboard after that one. Okay, let's see what the 5th has in store for us. And this putt is for birdie. Ooh, just missing here. And this putt's right around 2 feet. And 3 under for the day after that one. And teeing off on this par 4. He appears to be heading for the fairway here. Well, you'll probably like that. This putt's for birdie. Ooh, and it just misses. And as we check the standings, he's still holding down first place after that one. And let's see what the 7th hole has in store today. And ladies and gentlemen, that was a poor approach. And the wind has to be a factor in that. Wow, nicely done. That is putting par very much within reach on this hole. Oh, and it just didn't drop. And this for the bogey. And it's time to take a peek at the leaderboard. And after that one, sitting at 2 under for the day. And that also means he's in first place on the leaderboard. Okay, we find ourselves now on the 8th hole tee off. And he's probably going to like that. Okay, from 160 yards away. And here's an 8-iron. Yeah, that's not very good as far as approach shots go. Very nice sand shot. Birdie is very likely. Oh my goodness. This one's about 2 feet from the cup. And after that one, he's still in first place. And setting up for this next tee off. Wind could be an issue here. Let's see. Well, I think this one's going to find short grass. Going with with the 9-iron here. This one's heading for the green. This one's about a 7-footer. And that one drops for the birdie. And as he finishes up here on the front 9, Luke, he's found himself in a pretty favorable spot.
Well, it's always great having the lead, John, but this player doesn't want to switch off because there's going to be a bunch of players wanting to come at them if they're trying to win the championship.
Thanks, Luke. Now back to the action. It's looking like it's heading into the fairway. And this one's for birdie. And no change ranking-wise after that hole. Okay, now moving on to the 11th. Looks like he's going through the branches here on this one. And unfortunately, he has ended up in the water. I think this one might be in the rough. And I doubt he's very happy about that shot. And now setting up in the beach here. That lie's going to be much easier than the last one. From 115 yards out. From 28 feet out. Oh, and just doesn't want to drop. And this is a big putt for quadruple bogey. And he had a bit of trouble on that hole, but he's still in first place. And just about to tee off on this par 3. I'm going with the 7-iron on this one. And not the best approach shot. And to save the par. And he's going to stay right where he is, even par after that hole. And next up we have a par 5 hole. This is looking fairway bound. And about 185 yards to the pin. Yeah, it looks like a 5-iron. Okay, and hitting this par 5 in 2 is going to set up some definite eagle possibilities. This putt's about 3 feet away. And after that hole, 1 under for the day. And that means he's first overall on the leaderboard. Well, so far so good for this one. Nothing wrong with that. All right, 27 feet to the cup. And this putt is for par. And that one will drop. And as we check the standings, he's still in first after that one. And setting up now on the 15th tee. And I'm not quite sure where this one's going to end up. And about 175 yards away here. I think that's a 5-iron. And that will not be on the green. Just didn't have enough club. And I think he will like that. And this is for birdie. And he will stay right where he is on the leaderboard after that hole. And setting up on the 16th tee. And I think he's going to like that. 12 feet to go here. Oh my gracious, that was close. And this for the par. And sitting at 2 under for the day. And now setting up for the par 4. And nothing wrong with that shot. Okay, and from 180 yards out. Going with the 5-iron here. And it looks like it's going into the deep stuff. Now it's an unfortunate approach shot. "15 feet away here. And that one will drop. And he's going to stick to first place after that one. And now teeing up for the final hole of the round. And here's the 6-iron. Might be a bit too much club on this one. And as it turns out, that's safely on the green. And if this drops, that's for a final round score of 68. Ooh, just missing here. And tapping in to end the round with a par. And he's done it, Luke. He proved himself today, and he has played well enough to become the winner of this event.
Yeah, this is a great performance today. Hello everyone, great to have your company for the Juno Cup. My name is Luke Elvey, and alongside me as always is John McCarthy. We're anticipating a great day, can't wait to see what unfolds.
Hi Luke, glad to be here. What's up?
I'm excited for today, there's no doubt about that. Let's hope there's some brilliant play out on the course.
Thanks Luke, we'll chat after 9 holes and compare notes. From 120 yards out. And 18 feet to go here. Ooh, that was very close. Oh, I thought that was going to go. This putt's about a 2-footer here. And starting the day off at 1 over. And now let's see what this second hole has in store. Looks like a 7-iron. And he will like that. And this one's for birdie. And finishing this hole out with a solid putt. And he's going to go down to even par after that hole. And setting up for the par 5 hole. It's looking like this is bound for the short stuff. From 225 yards. Going with the 5-wood. Okay, and hitting this par 5 and 2. That's some fine club work out there. Ooh, and that was very close. And this for the birdie. And he's moving in the right direction, moving up on the leaderboard after that hole. And now setting up for the next par 4 hole. Oh, this is a close one. It could end up in the fairway. And about 5 feet from the cup. And that one goes for birdie. And with that, he finds himself tied for the top spot. And here we are on the 5th. And this shot's looking promising. And about 130 yards to go here. Going with the pitching wedge here. And not the greatest approach shot there. And that's not been the trend today. He has been pretty good in the area of greens and regulation today. Okay, and now we will take a look at the leaderboard. And still tied for first place after that. And now getting ready to tee off on this par 3. Going with a pitching wedge here. Pitching wedge may have been the wrong decision on this one. And about 7 feet to go here. And that one will drop. And after that hole, he will stay right where he is on the leaderboard. Okay, and let's see what the 7th has in store. Pretty sure he's going to like that one. Okay, about 185 yards to the pin. That looks like a 5-iron. I think this is going towards the rough here, folks. And this putt to save par. And finishing the hole with a solid putt. And after that hole, 2 under. And that also means he is in first place on the leaderboard. And now teeing off on the par 5. This drive could go on for days, folks. This is some serious power. And from here, about 210 yards to the pin. That looks like the hybrid. Oh, this is a tough call. Could be rough, could be fairway. That's just poor luck on that approach. And this putt is for birdie. And a decent putt. And after that one, he's going to stay right where he was on the leaderboard. Okay, and on to the 9th. Well, this one's looking like it's finding the fairway. And about 155 yards out. Going with the 8-iron. This could be good. It's heading for the green here. And he's on the green. And about 7 feet to go here. For the birdie. And he's done and dusted with the front 9. Luke, he's found himself in a pretty good spot.
Oh, I love this part of any tournament, John. 9 holes to go. They call it the finish, the championship finish. Who's got the strongest mind as well as the most complete game? Will this leader be able to take it all the way to the house? Gee, I hope so.
Thanks, Luke. We'll chat at the end of the round. Now this shot coming out of the rough. And he's got to be happy with that. And this putt's for birdie. Ooh. This one's about 2 feet from the cup. And no change in his leaderboard status after that hole. The next hole we have before us is a par 3. Let's see what happens. And here's a hybrid shot. And not the intended result, I'm sure, on that approach shot. Just not enough club on that one. So close. And this putt could save par. Yeah, about 16 feet to the cup from here. And that'll be for bogey. And after that one, 3 under for the day. And that means he's first overall on the leaderboard. And he's probably not too pleased with that. And about 6 feet away. And that one's going to go for par. And he's going to stay right there where he was on the leaderboard. No change in the ranking. And now the 13th hole. I think we'll find some fairway here. And about 220 yards away. Pretty sure that's the 5-wood. Well, I don't think they meant to do that on the approach. Just too much club. And this putt's for birdie. And that putt will drop. And after that one, 4 under is the score for the day. And that also means he's in first place on the leaderboard. This one's a toss-up. Let's see where this one will land. From 130 yards. Here is the pitching wedge. And that approach has found the green, but quite far away from the hole at this point. Ooh, almost. 5 feet to go here. And that par putt will drop. Okay, and he's still in first place, ladies and gentlemen. And moving on to the 15th hole. Well, this one's looking pretty good. And about 170 yards out. And going with the 7-iron on this one. It looks like it's going long. And that shot will be on the green with a fair amount of distance to make up to get that next putt in the hole. Very nicely done. Long putt right into the cup. And no change for him leaderboard-wise after that hole. And now setting up on the 16th tee. Taking a shot with the pitching wedge. And I think he's overshot the green here, ladies and gentlemen. Well, that was an unfortunate approach. Too much club. This one's about 3 feet away. And currently sitting at 5 under for the day after that one. And that means he's first overall on the leaderboard. And let's see what the 17th has in store. Well, I'm not quite sure where this one's going to end up. Oh man, and the long putt will drop. Very nice stroke on that one. And after that hole, he's still in first place. And now teeing up for the final hole of the round. Okay, this one's looking pretty good. And about 230 yards to the pin. Three wood in action here. This is going towards the green here. And some unfortunate luck there on that approach shot. Too much club, I think. And this next putt is for a final round score of 65. And that one goes in for the bird. And with that shot, he wins the event, Luke. And I'll tell you right now, that was a joy to watch.
Oh, big congratulations. What a great performance. I really like the way he attacked that final night. Hello everyone, great to have your company for the Reverie Open. My name is Luke Elvey and with me is John McCarthy as we get ready to bring you all of today's action. And John, the first hole sometimes lets players ease their way into the round and other times it can be a tough one. Take us through the opening hole on this course.
Well, Luke, the White Fang starts with a par 4, not for the faint of heart. It starts with a pretty narrow landing area and it's flanked by bunkers on either side. Then you get the approach to a raised green that is virtually surrounded on all sides by yet more sand traps. This is going to be an interesting one. I hope the players are up for the challenge today. It's a fierce course.
Thanks, John. It all sets up to be a fabulous day.
Looking good. And this putt is for birdie. And folks, this could be the one. And that putt will drop for birdie. And starting the round with a birdie. And now setting up on this par 3. Looks like a 7-iron. This is heading towards the green. And he is on. And about 9 feet away here. And that'll drop the birdie. And no change in his standings after that hole. And now let us see what the third hole has in store. And nicely done, looking like we'll have some fairway here. And about 225 yards out. Going with the 5-wood here. And now he's going to be digging that putter out. And this putt is for eagle. Ooh, that looked good. It's about 6 feet to go here. For the bird. And after that hole, he is moving up on the leaderboard. All right, here's the 4th hole. And ladies and gentlemen, you don't see that every day. We are on the green, off the tee on a par 4. And the putt drops for eagle. And after that one, 5 under for the day. And that also means he is in first place on the leaderboard. I think this one's going to find the fairway from 140 yards out. Here's a pitching wedge. I think he'll be happy with that. And this one's for birdie. Ooh, and it just misses. And this one's for par. And after that one, 5 under par for the day. And that means he's first overall on the leaderboard. Well, this one's looking like it's in the fairway. And about $1.15 to the pin from here. Okay, and he's on the green now. 11 feet to the cup. for the birdie. And he's sticking to the same position he was at after that hole. And now we find ourselves on the 7th hole tee off. And that one's going to miss the green. And that's a bit out of character today. This round, he's been pretty good for his greens in regulation. And this to save the par. Oh my goodness, just missed. And this one's about 6 feet away. And that one drops for the bogey. And after that one, he's still holding on to the first place spot. And now teeing off on the par 5. And about 210 to the pin from here. It looks like the hybrid is on display here. Very well played, and hitting this par 5 and 2 is going to set up some nice eagle opportunities here. And the putt drops for eagle. And after that one, 7 under par for the day. And on to the 9th hole. And I think you'll like that. And about 170 yards to the pin. Going with the 6 iron. And I think he will like that. And this for the birdie. And a nice putt there. And Luke, he's finished the front 9 and he's wound up in a pretty favorable spot, wouldn't you say?
Oh, John, I love this part of the tournament. It's when it really heats up, and having the lead going to the final 9 holes is the best position to be in. But everyone's gunning for the title. Will they have what it takes down the stretch?
Thanks, Luke. Now let's get back to it. And from 165 yards out. And going with the 7 iron on this one. This one's looking pretty good. 14 feet away. This could be the shot, folks, for the birdie. And he will stay right where he is on the leaderboard after that hole. And now the 11th hole. It appears to be heading for the fairway here. And about 215 yards away. Yeah, that's not what you want for your approach. Too much club on that, I think. Oh, and the chip drops. And after that one, he will stay at the top of the leaderboard and setting up for the par 3 hole. Well, it's not on the top of the list of best approach shots today. Unfortunately, not enough club on that one. And this putt to save par. And this shot could be the one, folks. And currently sitting at 11 under par after that one. And that also means he's in first place on the leaderboard. And next up is a par 4, folks. I'm pretty sure this is going to land in the fairway here. He's got to be pleased with that. This one's about 10 feet from the cup. Ooh, it looked close. It just didn't go. And this one's about 3 feet from the cup. And that one drops for par. And after that hole, he will stay right where he is on the leaderboard. And now the 14th hole. Nice shot. I think you'll like that. And from 155 yards out. Going with the 8-iron here. I think you'll like that. And this for the birdie. And from that length, that is a feat to accomplish. And after that one, he's still managing to hold on to first place. And now setting up on the par 3. And here's an 8-iron. And I am pretty sure he's going to like that. From 24 feet away. Oh, my lambs. That was very close. And this putt is for bogey. Okay, currently sitting at 11 under after that hole. And that means he's first overall on the leaderboard. Okay, and moving on to the 16th here. It's looking like it's heading into the fairway. And about 210 to the pin. And that is some fantastic club work on this par 5 green, hitting it in 2. This shot might be a perfect shot, folks. And the putt drops for eagle. And as we check the standings, he's still holding down first place after that one. Okay, and moving on to the 17th now. This is looking fairway bound, but it ended up in the sand. Hey there. Very nice shot there, folks. A little chip out of the rough and into the cup. And he is putting up multiple eagles today on the scorecard. Teeing it up here on the 18th. Well, so far so good for this one. And from about 120 yards out. And nothing wrong with that shot. And this next putt is for a final round score of 57. And for the par. And a good putt. And he's done it. With that, he seals the deal and he'll win this event. Bravo to him.
Well, John, I thought he was superb today. What a performance. Right from the get-go, you could see that they were desperate to get this win, and they deserved it. Well, that's going to do it from here. I'm Luke. Hello and welcome to the Waste Management Phoenix Open. My name is Luke Elvey. Alongside me, as always, is John McCarthy, and we're excited to bring this day's action to you.
Hello, Luke. Glad to be here. Hello to the folks at home as well. And Luke, we are at a gorgeous TPC property here today. Why don't you tell us a little bit about this course and what it has to offer?
Well, all the focus at TPC Scottsdale is really around that stadium hole 16. What a party atmosphere they've created there. But the finish is brilliant. You've got that par 5 15th that can really be good for scoring, or with the water around the green, you can go to water. 16, if you can survive the amphitheatre atmosphere, you've really set up a chance down the stretch to get it done. 17, the drivable par 4 that maybe only needs a 3-wood. And then 18, you bomb one down the middle there, and you can take a stroll down victory lane.
Thanks, Luke. We'll talk soon. And this putt's for birdie. And finishing the hole with a solid putt. Currently sitting at 1 under for the day. And now the second hole. And a promising looking shot here. And about 105 yards to the pin. And about 12 feet to go to get to that cup. Oh, that was close. And tapping in for the par. And after that hole, 1 under for the day. Now let's see what this third hole has in store. And this shot's looking promising. From here, 190 yards to the pin. Yeah, it looks like a 5-iron. And that's a pretty inspiring shot just there, hitting this par 5 green in 2 definite eagle possibilities. And the eagle has landed. And he will move up on the leaderboard after that hole. And he's got to like that, ladies and gentlemen. Going with the pitching wedge here. And he's on the green. 5 feet to go here. And that one will go for birdie. And no change ranking-wise after that hole. Okay, let's see what the 5th has in store today. This one's looking pretty good so far. And this one's for birdie. And a nice putt. And no change in his leaderboard status after that hole. And now we find ourselves on the 6th hole tee off. And it's looking like this is bound for the short stuff. This putt's about a 2-footer. And he's still in first place after that hole. And let's see what the 7th hole has in store today. Alrighty, he's on the green. And this putt is for birdie. Finishing this hole with a solid putt. And currently sitting at 7 under par for the day. And now setting up for the par 4 tee off. I think you'll like that. And it's about a 105-yard shot to the pin. Well, that approach shot's not going to be on anyone's highlight reel, I don't think. And I'm sure he won't get too down on himself. He's been hitting those greens pretty good today. And this putt is essential to save par. And that one will drop. And as we check the standings, he's still in first after that one. And now the 9th hole. And he'll be happy with that. And setting up 13 feet from the cup here. Ooh, and just inches away. And with a tap, they'll get a par. All right, Luke is back, and we finished the front 9. What are you looking forward to on the back 9 of this gorgeous course today?
Well, everyone loves a party, don't they, John? And this Stadium Hole 16th at TPC Scottsdale is right in the thick of the action. However, the holes around it are as equally impressive as well. I love 15 and 17. So many changes can happen on the scoreboard.
Thanks, Luke. We'll chat again at the 18th. This putt's for birdie. This shot is looking too good. And that one goes for birdie. And he's going to stay right there where he was on the leaderboard. No change in the ranking. And moving on to the 11th hole. Okay, and 135 yards to the pin. All right, and he's on. This one's about 12 feet to the cup. Ooh, that would have been good. And now let's take a look and see what's happening up on that leaderboard. And no change for him leaderboard-wise after that hole. And teeing off on this par 3. Here's a 9-iron. And that approach is on the green, but quite lengthy putt ahead. From 18 feet. And from that length, my goodness, that was some putt. And after that hole, currently sitting at 8 under. All right, let's see what happens on the 13th hole here. And hitting from 195 yards out. Going with the hybrid here. Fantastic. And hitting this par 5 in 2 is going to open up some real interesting possibilities. Ooh, inches away. And this is for birdie. And after that hole, currently sitting at 9 under par. And setting up now on the 14th tee. Okay, this one's looking pretty good. From about 120 yards. Well, that was unfortunate. Didn't have enough club on that one. Really nice shot out of the sand. This putt's about 7 feet to the cup. And that putt will go for par. And he's still at the top of the leaderboard after that one. And now setting up for this par 5. From about $150. Going with the 8-iron. And not the best approach shot we've seen today. And just not enough club on that one. And I think he's gonna like that. This putt's looking to be about 2 feet. And 10 under is the score after that hole. And here we go, folks. The 16th hole. This is going to be intense. And the tee shot has landed safely on the green here at the 16th hole. It's a weight off their shoulders, I'm sure. And tapping it in for the par. Quite a few birdies on the scorecard today. That's got to be good for him. And number 17. Wow, and just a fantastic drive, hitting the green in 1. And the eagle will drop. And after that one, he's going to stay right where he was on the leaderboard. And moving on to the 18th hole. And look at this drive go. Going for days. And pretty sure he's going to like that. And this putt is for a final round score of 58 for the birdie. And he's done it in convincing fashion, no less. Ladies and gentlemen, you're now looking at the Waste Management Phoenix Open champion.
To win anywhere on tour is a big deal, but particularly here at TPC Scottsdale and the Waste Management Phoenix Open, you will never get a victory on tour in front of more people. What a great outcome. On behalf of John McCarthy, I'm Luke Elvey. Look forward to your company next time. Hello everyone, welcome to the Chariot Open. I'm Luke Elvey. Alongside me for the ride is John McCarthy. Delighted to have your company as we get set for an exciting day's action.
Thanks for that intro, Luke, and we are preparing to kick things off today on a fantastic course. What can you tell us about the first hole? What are we looking at?
Well, John, if you can avoid the cluster of bunkers on the left-hand side of the fairway, John, this par 4 opening hole will be pretty much straightforward. The green is also protected by bunkers, but it's a large green, so hopefully the players won't have too much trouble hitting it.
Thanks, Luke. We'll talk to you later on. And that approach is on with a lengthy putt coming up. And that one will drop for birdie. And starting the round off with a birdie is not a bad plan. And now let's move to the second hole. Well, this one's looking pretty good. From 115 yards out. And he's probably going to like that. And this putt is for birdie. And this shot is looking scary good right now. And that one drops for the birdie. And no change in his standings after that hole. And now let's move to the third hole. Nothing wrong with that. And I think he's going to like that. About 11 feet from the cup here. And folks, I think this shot's looking too good. And that putt will drop for birdie. And today, currently sitting at 3 under par. And now we find ourselves at the 4th hole tee off. Looks like a 7 iron. And nothing wrong with that shot. And this one's for birdie. Oh goodness, that was almost in. Yes, about 3 feet to the cup from here. And after that one, he's still in first place. Okay, and here is the 5th hole. And he will like that from 120 yards out. And I think this shot might have a bit too much club. And I think he will be happy with that. And about 11 feet to go here. And that'll drop the birdie. And he's sticking to the same position he was at after that hole. And moving on to the 6th. Yeah, I think this one's going to find the fairway from 145 yards out. Going with the 8-iron here. Pretty sure he's going to like that one. And this putt's for birdie. Ooh, that one's, that's too bad. And for the par. And currently sitting at 4 under for the day. Okay, and let's see what the 7th has in store. And this is looking a bit long, I think. Okay, he is now on the green. This one's about 7 feet away. For the bird. And after that hole, he's still in first place. And let's see what the 8th has in store today. I think he's going to like that. Something seemed off with his swing on that. "33 feet out here. Ooh, and that was very close. Just didn't drop. And for the par. And after that one, currently sitting at 5 under for the day. And next up is the par 5. And he's got to be happy with that. And about 105 yards to the pin from here. Fantastic work on this par 5, hitting the green in 2. And this putt is for birdie. And as he finishes up his front nine, Luke, he's found himself in a pretty good place to be.
Well, it's such an exciting part of any tournament. The final 9 holes and having the lead going down the stretch is great, but everyone's gunning for the title. Will they have what it takes down the stretch?
And just launched this drive. Thanks, Luke. Let's chat again after this round's done. And about 245 yards to the pin. Okay, and hitting this par 5 in 2 is going to set up some definite eagle possibilities. Oh, almost dropping that long one. And tapping in for birdie. And he will stay right where he is on the leaderboard after that hole. And now teeing off on the par 3 hole. And this one is on the green with a lengthy putt ahead. And after that one, he's still holding on to the first place spot. And now teeing off on this par 4. This is a close one. It could be in the fairway. And this next one coming out of the rough. From here, about 21 feet. Oh, that's bad luck there. This putt is for the bogey. All right, let's take a peek at the leaderboard now. And after that one, there's 6 under for the day. And time for the 13th here. Well, he's probably not too pleased about that. And I think he will like that. This one's about 20 feet away. Oh. This one's for par. And after that one, he will stay at the top of the leaderboard. And setting up now on the 14th hole. This one's a close call. This could be in the rough. Okay, about 165 yards to the pin. And going with the 7-iron on this one. And this one's heading towards the green. And that shot will be on the green with fairly lengthy putt ahead. Ooh, unfortunate. And this putt's right around 2 feet. And no change ranking-wise after that hole. And moving on to the 15th here. Well, I think this one's going to find the short grass. And this for the birdie. And folks, this is looking too good for the birdie. And after that hole, he will stay right where he is on the leaderboard and setting up on the 16th tee. He's got to be pleased with that. And about 120 yards out from here. Nice shot. I think you'll like that. 31 feet to the cup. This is looking quite good. Oh my, and that was just fun to watch. And I am seeing quite a few birdies for him today on that scorecard of his. Okay, and setting up on the 17th tee. Going with a pitching wedge here. And I think he will be pleased with that. And this putt's for birdie. My word, this is looking very good, folks. And that one will go for birdie. And after that one, 9 under is the score. And that also means he is in first place on the leaderboard. Ooh, look at that drive go. From 170 yards out. I think that's a 5-iron. Looks like this could have a bit too much club on it. And that approach is on the green with some distance left. And this next putt for a 62 on their final round. Oh, that was so close. And this next putt for a 63 on the final round. And that one drops for par. And he's done it, Luke. He has done it. He played well all week here, and that's why he's walking away the winner.
Oh, what a wonderful performance today. Thoroughly deserved the victory. They were the star of the show. Well, Sam. Hello everyone, thanks for joining us for the Whitstable Championship. My name is Luke Elvey, with me John McCarthy, and we're pleased to have you as our PGA Tour coverage begins.
Well, hello Luke, fancy meeting you here.
Just like you, I've been looking forward to this all week. Let's hope for some pretty impressive play.
Thanks Luke, we'll talk to you in a bit. And he's probably not too happy about that one. And that lie will be much more easy than the last one. And about 170 yards to the pin. And looks like a 6-iron. Okay, he's putting now. And this is to save par. Solid putt. And starting the round off with a par. And now setting up on this par 3. Here is the pitching wedge. This one's looking a bit long, folks. Oh, and you must have heard that at home, folks. Striking that ball off the pin from the tee. Very well done. And no change in his leaderboard status after that hole. And now the third hole tee off. appears to be heading for the fairway here. From about 145 yards out. And here's an 8-iron. And I don't think that was the intended result for that approach shot. Pretty sure the wind was the reason behind that. This putt's right around a 9-footer. And that putt's gonna drop for par. And after that hole, 1 under for the day. And next up, we have a par 5 hole. Well, this one's questionable as to where it's going to end up. And he's taking this one through some branches. Yeah, I think he'll like that. And about 175 yards to the pin. I think this might be a bit long. Well, that approach is definitely on, and there's a fair ways still to get to that hole. And 13 feet to go here. And this one is for the bogey. And now let's take a look and see how things are going on the leaderboard. And that performance will put him up to even par. And he's tied for 3rd place. Okay, let's see what the 5th has in store for us. This is about a 4-footer. And that one goes for birdie. And he now shares the top spot on the leaderboard. And now the 6th hole. And going with the 9-iron. And just missing. And to save par. And currently sitting at 1 under for the day. And the wind definitely could be a factor on this one. Let's see how this tee shot goes. And this shot he's taken through the branches. Oh, and he's going through the branches here. And this one's still in the rough, but the lie is better than the previous one. We're about 3 feet away here. And after that one, he's still tied for the top and setting up for the par 5 hole. And I am pretty sure he's going to like that. And about 245 yards to the pin. Going with the 3-wood. I was going right through the brush on this one. I think you'll like that. And this for the birdie. Nice little putt. And he's gonna stick to first place after that one. Okay, and on to the 9th. I can't see him being very happy about that. I think he'll like that. And now from 15 feet. Oh, that was very close. And for the par. And as he finishes up the front 9, Luke, he's found himself in a pretty good spot, if you ask me.
Indeed, John. But when you have such a slim lead, it can play mind tricks on any golfer. I believe this is going to be an interesting back 9 for sure.
Thank you, Luke. Now back to the action. I think we'll find some fairway here. And about 160 yards to the pin. And going with the 6-iron. Well, that's no good as far as approaches go. Unfortunately, not enough club, I think. And with this, hopefully, they can save par. This one's about 6 feet away. And that'll be for the bogey. And 1 under for the day after that hole. And that means he's first overall on the leaderboard. And now getting ready to tee off on this par 3. Taking a shot with the pitching wedge. Well, not a good approach shot there. Just not enough club on that one. This one's about a 7-footer. And the par putt drops. And as we check the standings, he's still holding down first place after that one. And moving along now on the 12th hole. Well, I'm pretty sure this is going to land in the fairway here. And my apologies, that actually ended up in the rough. And if this putt drops, they can save par. Oh my goodness, close, very close, but not severe. This one's about 6 feet away. And that drops for bogey. And after that hole, he will go up to even par. And now the 13th hole. And this is looking fairway bound. Going with the 8-iron. And missing the approach on that one. Not enough club on that one. And about 4 feet from the cup. And the par putt will drop. And after that hole, he will remain at even par. Okay, let's see what this tee shot has in store on the 14th. And look at this drive, just screaming off the club face. And hitting from 195 yards out. Going with the 5-iron here. And that couldn't have been the intended result on that approach. And for some reason, he can't find the number. He can't be too pleased with himself. Not hitting all that many greens. Nothing like a fantastic shot out of the sand to set up your birdie. And after that hole, he will stay at even par. And teeing off on this par 4. And he won't be too pleased with that. And this putt is for birdie. Ooh. This one's about 2 feet from the cup. And he's going to stay right there at even par after that hole. And now setting up on the 16th tee. Going with the 9-iron. Uh-oh, this is not going to be good. And missing the approach on that one. Not enough club on that one, unfortunately. And that shot is putting par very much within reach. And that one will drop for par. And after that one, he'll stay at even par. And that also means he's in first place on the leaderboard. this shot, he's ended up in the water. He's going to have to re-hit or take a drop. And definitely looks like this lie is going to be better than the last one from 120 yards out. And this putt is essential for saving par. And that putt drops. And after that hole, he will stay at even par. And picking up on the 18th hole action here. Let's see what happens. And some poor luck there. He's probably not too happy about that one. And I think he'll like that. This next putt for a final round score of 71. Just missing here. And this putt is for par. And that's going to seal the deal for him, Luke. He has won this event and couldn't have gone to a more deserving fella.
Oh, my hat goes off to them. What an outstanding performance. They really deserve this victory because they showed the way right from the start. That's going to do it for us, folks. From myself and John, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.
it.